A very good morning, my dear students. My name is Seema Koshal, and today we are starting a chapter People as Resources, chapter 2 of Economics of class 9th. First of all, let's start from the meaning. What is resource? Any material which can be transformed in a way that it becomes more valuable and useful is known as a resource. Means if we convert any raw material into any useful thing, that means that raw material will be our resource. These can be of these can be natural resources, human resources, man-made resources. Now, what is natural resources? The resources which we get from within the earth, on the earth, or above the earth, that people use to meet their needs. These are known as natural resources. And what do we mean by human resources? What is the definition of human resources? By the term human resources, we mean that the size of a population. By the term of human resources, we mean the size of population of a country, along with its efficiency, educational qualities, productivity, organizational abilities, and far-sightedness. Means in human resources, we calculate human being with their efficiency and educational abilities, their qualities. And now, what in this chapter we will talk about the people as resources. Now, how can we define people as resources? First of all, we all know that population becomes human capital when we investment is made in the form of education, training, and medical care. And in fact, human capital is the stock of skill and productive knowledge and embodied in them. Means human being is the stock of skill and productive knowledge. We can utilize the human beings by making investment in them. What is the investment? Investment is education and training and medical care. So how can we define human people as resources? In this way, this is the definition: people as resources. What do you mean by people as resources? Means people as resources is a way of referring to a country's working people in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. This is the definition. Means we can refer the working people. We can refer of any country's people which are working in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. So population plays a very important role in the creation of gross national product. We have discussed it in previous chapter also. Gross national product, that is the value of goods and services प्रोड्यूस्ड इन द कंट्रीज़. मीन्स जो कंट्री में गुड्स और सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस होती हैं, उनकी जो वैल्यू है, उन्हें पॉपुलेशन जो है, ह्यूमन कैपिटल जो है, वो उन्हें क्रिएट करने में इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है. लाइक अदर रिसोर्सेज, पॉपुलेशन ऑल्सो इज़ अ रिसोर्स, मीन्स ह्यूमन रिसोर्स. This is the positive size of a large population. We always talk about the negative sides, means how can we give the food, how can we give them education to a large population. But the positive side is the large population that is often overlooked when we look only at the negative side. Now, considering only the problems of providing population with food, education, and access to the health facilities. Now we will talk about the human capital formation. How can we make human capital? When the existing human resource is further developed by becoming more educated and healthy, we call it human capital formation. Means अगर population जो है, जो people of a country, if there are people of country, we give them better education, we can give them better medical facilities, then human capital will be formed. This is known as human capital formation, and it adds to the productive power of a country, just like physical capital formation. मीन्स फिजिकल कैपिटल में हम बात कर सकते हैं लैंड एंड लेबर, दीज आर द फिजिकल कैपिटल. इफ वी इन्वेस्ट इन द ह्यूमन कैपिटल, it can also adds to the productive power of the country. There is an example of green revolution. Green revolution in India is dramatic example of it. By greater knowledge in form of improved seeds and technology, there was a rapidly increase in the productive of scarce land resources. And another example is of IT revolution. It is a striking instance of how the importance of human capital has come to acquire a higher position than that of material, land and machinery. Means human capital कैसे high position ला सकती है. We know, we can give the example of green revolution and IT revolution. So with the formation of human capital, the whole society gains, some in direct way and other in indirect way. So in this chapter we will discuss about the introduction of human people become a resource. Resource is also known as asset, and the economic activities done by men and women, and their unpaid work done by the women, and the quality of human resources. What is the role of health and education, unemployment as a form of non-utilization of human resources. We will discuss all these parts in this chapter. So in this video we have discussed about the definition of resources, what are human resources, what are natural resources, how can we form human capital, what is the formation of human capital, and what is the definition of people as resource. So we will explain next topics, we will discuss next topic in our next video. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.